How's it going, guys? Midway Piper here. I hope all is going well. It is another hot one today. It's in the 90s, and yeah, just left work a little early today. The new shocks for my car came in, so I brought that over with the car, left it at the repair shop. So that will be done in the next couple of days, most likely. I told him there's no real rush on it, so. Housekeeping. Got my good old Dr. Plum. This is the Hyde Park. Thinking of you, Jonathan. I hope things are improving for you. And in it, I have some Ennerdale Flake. Been having this craving for Galworth and Hogarth stuff lately. I got some. That last video I posted, I got some Dark Plug, and I smoked some of that yesterday. It's pretty good stuff as well. But I was craving something a little more Lakelandy today, so here we are. Just wanted to hop on real quick and do a quick reading update, because I haven't been doing too much of that lately. So I just finished a second book today, so I just figured I'd go over real quick the books I've been reading. The first book I finished, Anything is Possible by Joby Martin. I have 3 books that he's written. The 4th one is coming out in October, I believe. Fantastic book. Bug crawling on it. For anyone that's interested in Christianity, great book. I haven't been disappointed by anything I've read by him or any of the sermons I've listened to by him. So, Joby Martin. He's a pastor at 1122 Church in Jacksonville, Florida. So I finished that the other day. And then I also just finished today Hard Rain Falling by Don Carpenter. I've heard him described as the American Dostoyevsky. This character work. And it's a pretty good book. Not a pick-me-up, not a put you in a good mood kind of book. But great character work. So I'll just read the back to you real quick. Tough as nails account of being down and out, but never down for good. Dostoyevsky in Tale of Crime and Punishment in the pursuit of an ever-elusive redemption. The novel follows the adventures of Jack Levitt, an orphan teenager living off wits in the Fleabag hotels and seedy pool halls of Portland, Oregon. Jack befriends Billy Lansing, a young black runaway and pool hustler extraordinaire. A heist gone wrong gets Jack sent to reform school, from which he emerges embittered by abuse and solitary confinement. In the meantime, Billy has joined the middle-class, married father to son, acquired a business and a mistress. But neither Jack nor Billy can escape their troubled pasts, and they will meet again in San Quentin prison before this strange double drama comes to a violent and revelatory end. I would recommend this. This was a pretty good read. Yeah, I would recommend that. Hard Rain Falling. The other book I've got going oh, the anticipation. The other book I've got going, speaking along the lines of Dostoyevsky, this big bastard, The Brothers Karamazov. It's a chunky monkey. It's a big book. The audio version is about 42 hours. The book is about 900 pages. And hold on. Okay. And I have read Crime and Punishment. I have read is it Tales from the Underground, I think it's called. I've read Poor Folk. I have read The Gambler. I have read The Double. And I have read Devils by Dostoyevsky. I am a huge fan of Dostoyevsky. This book is apparently his crown jewel. So I have procrastinated it. I have put it off. Partly because it's such a big book. Also partly because with Dostoyevsky, he's not exactly what I would call a quick, easy read. Not really something that you can just sort of put on and listen to and go about your day. You're not going to get much out of it if you do that. It can be kind of hard to follow along in his stories, partly due to the Russian name thing. Characters going by different names attributed to the Russian naming thing. There's not much for frivolous dialogue in his books, despite how big they are. So if you just sort of blow through a section of the book and aren't really paying too much attention to it, you will probably miss a lot. So, I do have it on audio. I've read the first couple of chapters, physically reading. I listened to one chapter today. I think I got it. So I'll probably be doing a little mix of the two. I think what I'll do on days where I don't work in the evenings is I'll actually physically read a chapter a day, or two, depending what's going on. And if things are slow, I'll listen to a chapter here and there, but I'm not in a rush to finish this book. I picked it up and started to read it, knowing that it was going to go by slowly. and that's perfectly fine. So there's that. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. As far as my next audiobook goes, I've got a couple options. I'm not 100% yet on which one I'll start next. I'm working at the gym tonight, so I may start a book there. Maybe not. I'm on the fence with it. There's always music playing on the speakers in the gym, and so I found it's not a great place to start a new book. I don't know why, but I always struggle with new books just because I don't have the lay of the land. I don't really know what's going on. And with the music playing in the background, plus me working at the gym, sometimes it can be a little bit on the tricky side to really get a grasp of a new book. But we'll see. I've got several books on my Audible account that I have not read yet, so we will find out. It will not be anything huge because I don't want to have multiple large books going at the same time. And the Brothers Karamazov is going to be it's going to be a trick. Now this book I actually have, I think, a couple different versions of. I do like to collect Dostoyevsky books, different versions of them, so hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back and I'll show you the editions that I have. All right, and through the joy of a pause button, I'm back. So I just showed you this edition. The reason I have multiple editions, well, there's two. The different translations. Michael Katz is generally regarded as one of the best translators of Dostoyevsky's work. So this is the one that I'm reading out of. I also have this one, the paperback. This is from a series translated by Richard Pevier. He's also a well-known publisher of translator of a lot of Dostoyevsky's work. And this is the bicentennial edition. And then this one I bought for the novelty of it. I am not planning on reading out of this edition, but I was at a library sale and I found this version. This is from Heritage Press, and it's a big book. Just for perspective, but this one's got lots of great artwork. In it. So more. So that's that one. And then I'm not sure if, let's see. If this version has there's a section of this book that when it was first published, the publishers would not allow it. And I believe it is included, at least in this version. Let's see. Oh, am I not going to be able to find it? In book 5, part 2, book 5, there is a chapter or a section called The Grand Inquisitor. And that was not allowed to be published in the original version. Some translations will have it as an amendment in the back of the book. Let's see, part 2. Sorry, but you guys are along the journey with me. Part 2, book 5, The Grand Inquisitor. Okay, so this one it's also included in. This one, I don't know if it is. Oh, it is. It is included in place. Okay, so all these editions that I have include the Grand Inquisitor chapter. But again, some of the older versions, it was not included, or it's included as sort of an end chapter of the book. Because my lighter's dead. Because it was deemed too inappropriate at the time to publish with it in it. So, yeah, that's a little bit about what I've got going on, what I'm reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I will see you guys in the next video.